Stop trading your finite soul for infinite pixels and plastic dreams. Most people die at 25, but aren't buried until 80. Think about that for a moment. 25. That's when the dreams stop. That's when the routine takes over. You are currently suffocating under the weight of things you bought to impress people who don't even care about you. Your exhaustion isn't from hard work. It's from carrying a false identity, a mask you put on every morning. Let me tell you about Silas. Silas built a mountain of debt and called it an empire. He lived in a house so large he could go days without seeing his own reflection. Think about that, a house so big, he became a stranger in his own home. His wealth was a performance, staged for a digital audience of strangers who never really care. Every luxury purchase was a silent scream for validation. Look at me, see me, approve of me. He was a high-frequency trader who forgot the frequency of his own heart. Silas was winning the race, but he was running toward a cliff. One morning, the market didn't just dip, it swallowed his entire facade whole. He lost the cars, he lost the glass office, he lost the corner view. And the fair-weather friends who toasted his rise, they vanished like smoke. He found himself standing in the rain with nothing but his grandfather's old pocket watch. Nothing else, just that watch, and the silence. The silence of his empty apartment was the loudest thing he had ever heard. No notifications, no calls, no meetings. Just silence. He fled the city. He couldn't stay there anymore. He returned to the rugged coast of Maine, where he grew up. He lived in a shack that smelled of salt and old timber, a fraction of his former home. This was his great reset, a forced ascent into the beauty of less. He didn't choose it, life chose it for him, but he embraced it. And in that embrace, he learned something profound. He realized that riches are what you show the world. But wealth is what you keep for yourself. His grandfather's watch didn't just tell time anymore. It whispered about legacy, about what lasts. He started repairing old boats with his own hands. Something he hadn't done since he was a boy. Each stroke of the sandpaper was a strike against his former ego. Each repaired hull was a healing of his own broken parts. He adopted what I call the Stoic Filter. He removed every desire that he couldn't control. Every want that owned him instead of him owning it. He practiced practical minimalism, not as a trend, as survival. He owned only what served his craft and what served his peace. Nothing more, nothing extra, nothing heavy. His money hack was simple, almost as simple. He lowered his cost of living until he was unkillable, until no market crash could touch him. He stopped needing the world's permission to exist. Think about that freedom, not needing anyone's approval. Just being. He realized something powerful. A man with zero debt and a clear mind is the ultimate sovereign. No boss, no bank, no anxiety owns him. He invested his time in the soil and the sea, real things, tangible things. He learned about shadow debt, the psychological tax of vanity. The cost of looking good while feeling empty. He stopped paying that tax. He built a new business, small, focused, not to expand. To sustain, not to get rich, to stay free. He became a master of his own clock. No one else controlled his time. He taught the local youth something they never learned in school. He taught them that success isn't about saying yes to everything. It's about the ability to say no. No to the job that drains you. No to the purchase that chains you. No to the life that isn't yours. He left a legacy of resilience. Not a pile of receipts, not a collection of things. Silas was finally rich. Not because he had more, because he no longer wanted for anything. His life became a lighthouse for those lost in the consumer storm. A beacon showing that there's another way. A simpler way. Now, here's the hard truth for you. The problem isn't your income, it's your inability to be still. You are buying happiness in installments. But the interest is destroying your spirit. You're paying for that new car with your peace of mind. You're financing that vacation with your freedom. It's time to audit your life with a cold, surgical eye. Identify the ego taxes that are draining your bank account. The things you buy just to look good. Stop being a spectator in your own tragedy. You're watching your life pass by. Take the wheel back. Reclaim your time. As if it were the last gold on earth, because it is. The Minimalist Empire isn't built with bricks and mortar, it's built within the heart. Not on a ledger, not in a portfolio, in here. Where no one can touch it, you must be willing to be misunderstood by the crowd. When you choose less, they'll think you've lost your way. Let them think it. Their judgment is just a reflection of their own chains, their own fears. Break the cycle of consumption. Stop buying. Start creating. Your legacy isn't what you accumulate. It's the shadow you cast when the sun sets. Here are the 5 steps. Write them down. Step 1. Liquidate your vanity. Sell what you don't need. Invest in your autonomy. Step 2. Master a skill that the digital world cannot repossess. Something with your hands. Step 3. Guard your peace. As if it were your only currency, because it is. Step 4. Build a foundation of character, one that survives any crash. Step 5. Teach the next generation that freedom is the highest aim. Pass it on. Now, a warning. Avoid the comparison trap. It turns your joy into ash. Every time, if you don't own your time, someone else will buy it. For cheap, for pennies, the world is a predator. It feeds on your lack of boundaries, on your inability to say no. Stay vigilant against lifestyle creep. It's slow, quiet, but it poisons your progress. A silver coin in a peaceful hand is worth more than $1 million in a stressed one. Never forget that. This is your midnight compass, pointing toward the truth you've been avoiding. The secret to wealth is not earning more. It's needing less. Let that sink in for a moment. Not earning more, needing less. Here's my challenge to you. If you had to leave your house in 5 minutes, fire, flood, whatever, what 3 items would you take? Not what you'd want to save, what you'd actually take. Your essential 3. Tell me in the comments. Write them down. It anchors your intention. It shows you what you truly value, what actually matters. If this video touched something in you, hit like. It's a small signal, but it matters. It tells the algorithm that depth still matters. That substance still matters. Share this with one person, someone you know who's drowning in the noise. You might be the lighthouse for them, the beacon Silas became. Subscribe to join our Guild of Navigators. We're finding our way home together. Your life is waiting for you to come home, not tomorrow, not next year. Now, go claim it. Farewell.